Did you want to make a comment?
Did that work? Oh, it did work. What's up? How's it going? Nice to see you folks in here. Good to be back in this seat. I've been very, 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 very busy at work. Very, 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 very. Let me get a little more light. So I apologize. Work comes first because I got to pay the bills for this wonderful house here. I guess we're not having a spring in California. No, I guess we're not. Holy crap. I was out barbecuing about 2 hours ago. No, maybe 3 hours ago. I started at 3 o'clock. And holy moly, it felt like mid-July. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been super busy with work. Not counting driving. I think I worked like 60 hours last week. Figure 2.5 hours on each day on top of that. For commutes. So I've had some pretty gnarly commutes. Yesterday took me over 2 hours just to get to work because they have one of the highways closed for Caltrans work. So all good, happy to be working, but man, it's a busy time of year. 94 in Central Texas. I saw you live stream earlier. I couldn't hear you. I think you're, let me see here. You were on 15 meters at one point. I think I saw. What's happening? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I tried listening to you, but man, I have so much noise here, and during the day, it's ridiculous. So it's very, very hard to make contacts here during the day from my home location here in my shack. I know exactly who you are, Richard. I still listen to you guys in the morning. I heard you guys talking about YouTubers. You didn't bring me up. I was pretty bummed. On the repeater that I'm not even say the Hilltop, but it starts with an H. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. And I just gotten home from work like 3 hours before that. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with, I got a gimbal finally after some people harassed me long enough. I should have used it over at Hamcation. I should have brought one to Hamcation. I don't think I like that GoPro, so I'm probably going to be getting rid of it. Unfortunately, it's not working out the way I like it. I think the iPhone looks a little bit better. But I'm going to try some new things with the iPhone and the gimbal with some live streams. I'm going to use that in the park as my primary means of live streaming. We'll see how that goes. I think I could probably only do like an hour or so. Nice to see Todd in there. PRK Radio. No DJI action camera for me. Not yet, at least. My thing is, and I'm going to get on ham radio here in a few minutes. I'm on FT8. I'm sure that's Richard's probably favorite mode there. And you know what? I like FT8 because I'm pretty busy with work and I could remote in. But anyways, I'm not really a content type of person. I'm more of a live guy. If you've seen some of my pre-recorded content, it's not the best. My travel to, what was it? Orlando was, I don't know. I'm not very good. I learned how to edit for news. So I could tell a story, but it's not like, I don't know. It's just not very good. CW is like, I'd rather try to, I don't know if Nate's in here. I'd rather try to decode FT8 by my ears than try to learn CW. So, man, I can't even get the call signs correct in English. I'm not going to get them on dits and dots or dots and dits or whatever. By the way, Richard, I know you're not working at the moment, but man, Caltrans has been killing me in the middle of the night. I was trying to get on the 105 freeway by Hawthorne Airport the other day. It was like 10:50, and the Imperial entrance was closed. It detoured me to another entrance that was closed. Then it detoured me to another entrance that was closed, and it detoured me to another entrance was closed. And you know, Southern California, I drove on side streets at 11 o'clock at night or close to it, from Inglewood all the way to Paramount, past the 710. So I was not a happy camper. Frank, nice to see you in the chat. We'll have to talk about what you sent me. I don't want to be cryptic, but it was something to do with YouTube. I still have a lot of noise on 20 meters. I'm looking at it before I get on voice. Richard, do you have a home setup? I don't think you have a home. I think you have to do, I think you have a setup in your car, right? But I am on FT8 still. And my stomach hurts from having 5 tacos that I made earlier today. With my wife, we did about 50%. She made all the sides. I did the meat and on a real barbecue, nonetheless. By the way, I want to ask you guys a question because I didn't really look at the ham alerts too much yesterday or propagation. Was it completely dead yesterday or was it just me? Because it just seemed really, really dead. Just me? Like I didn't see anything on 10 meters at 12 meters yesterday. Very disappointing. Okay, so it wasn't just me. That's rude, Don. Come on, man. Really? Well, sometimes, you know, some people say the bands are dead for them, and it's the opposite. I know a couple times I did a POTA, and people said, oh, the bands are dead for me, and I made 130 contacts in about an hour and a half. So you never know. So it was dead for me yesterday, and I thought it was my antenna setup. That's what FT8 sounds like, audibly wise. So I don't think anybody's going to be in Sonobus tonight, by the way, folks. I haven't seen Sam in here for a while. He might be. Seth's, it's probably 2 a.m. for him or 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I think where he's at. He's over in Europe. Running an Icom IC-700 portable lately. That's only 10 watts, right? I wonder if I can hit you on 20 meters from here right now. As soon as I can make this contact here. He was, where was he at? He was at the beach somewhere, wasn't he? I watched a few minutes of his live stream. I was very busy at work yesterday. Oh, Ventura. Wow. He was way up there. That's a long drive for him. It must have took him like 3 hours. Because it took me 2 hours to get over 2 hours to get to Inglewood yesterday. I was not happy about being in the car. Caltrans has been working on the 605, the 605. That's what we call them here. Highway 605, Interstate 605 in the Whittier area. So I had to take side streets basically from Whittier to Paramount-ish to Pico Rivera. Come on, guy. Southern California is where all the action's at, dude. We have all the population here. So we're California. I don't care if the capital's up there. They're in the People's Republic. See that line of noise I got there right around the 2,500? Between 2,500 and 3,000? By the way, the other thing is I've been trying to get people on FT8 on 60 meters with just the 9 watts. Dude, I can't make any contacts anymore. Bakersfield is not in Northern California. You know better than that. Let me get set up here. Dave, nice to see you in there. As we get closer to your coming down, remind me about About the POTA. I'm getting set up here. Getting my rum log going. Let's see how much noise I got here. I might have to go to 15 till the sun goes down in another hour. And I won't be going that late tonight. Just to let you guys know. Oh, I got just tons of noise. Oh.
Last 3 years.
I hear voices, though.
Minus 50, quite regular. But I think like Minnesota.
Were they getting bombed?
Minus 40 for months on end.
They canceled all the F1 events down there. And they were supposed to do a flag football event there in Saudi Arabia. And actually, that was in the UAE.
I worked at Intel, building microprocessors, worked on all of the Pentium 4 and beyond. Have a good week.
Damn it.
Yeah, 73.
Well, he gone. The only real voice I heard. I'm going to see if I can get some local traffic here. Just send a message to a local ham radio operator. A text message. By the way, you know, maybe if Iran opens up, we'll maybe we can get that DXCC in more often. I think I've only seen it once. And I haven't seen much Cuba lately. Do you guys notice that? Man, I got noise. See if I could try to find somebody and then get away from them. I've seen Cuba over the last couple weeks.
November 7, Charlie Kilo Juliet, N7 CKJ in Tucson County calling CQ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, DC0 Victor Golf Kilo. Looks like we
I'm turning the audio down. I've seen Cuba stations, just not as much. Like I used to see them all lined up.
Well, appreciate it. It's still good signal. All right,
and I was pretty.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Party from November 7th, Charlie Kilo Juliet, N7 CKJ in Tucson County calling CQ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
He is not hearing me. Let's find a nice place to park. I was just going to turn the AC on, and my AC turned on it, so I like how it thinks for me.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Let's see if I'm getting out. See if you guys hear me at all. VK3 AEK, I see you in there. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I'm reading the chat.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
You guys aren't watching the Academy Awards tonight? You know, I worked, not the actual show, I worked the red carpet show for like 20 plus years, and it's nice not to have a long day there. It used to be like 22-hour long day. I see you in there.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ. CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Poor Japan had to fly all the way across the entire world to play in a 3-hour 9-inning game, only to get their ass beat by, who was it, Dominican Republic? Who did they play last night? Venezuela?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Really? Is that all? Everybody? Nobody hears me. This might be a wasted stream. I did stream 3 times today.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California. Sorry, 20 meters from Chino, California.
Should I try 10 meters and see if I get some Japanese? Is Japanese? Let's try 10 meters. It's about the time that Japan wakes up. Maybe I can get some VK stations. I see voices. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not a whole lot here. Not a whole lot of action here on 10 meters. Figures the night I have off, the band is poo-poo. I know it's late for you folks on the East Coast for 10 meters, but this is, I'm coming up the gray line in about an hour and a half.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
So my next live stream will be on Tuesday.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California, about 37.8 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California.
Oh, this is going to be one of those nights. And by the way, if you guys are wondering, I am wearing a Peppa Pig shirt. Don't judge.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California.
What's up, Ron? Nice to see you in there. N0XRG. What's up, K0WHW? Nice to see you in there. There's nothing wrong with Peppa Pig. Nothing on 10, huh? Am I peeing in the wind? Nothing heard in North Carolina, unfortunately. I'm trying, folks. It's not looking too good. I'll try one more time, and then I'll go to 15. See how 15's doing. 20 is, I got too much noise there.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California.
I know it's a little late for you folks on the East Coast for 10, so I'm looking for some Pacific stations. I'm sure. Maybe Hawaii, but Hawaii's got some really bad rainstorms and wind right now, so I didn't even see anybody in Hawaii on FT8. Maybe New Zealand, Fiji, Japan, China maybe. So, oh, by the way, Cam, what I didn't hear clicking. It was actually it was the Bluetooth dropping out. That was the and that was the only time I heard it, is when I was facing the grass. Nice.
All right, one last time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from the beautiful city of Chino, California, 60.8 kilometers east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 10 meters from Chino, California.
That was the only time I heard it happen, though. I listened to the entire thing. That was the only one time I heard it. And it sounded like a Bluetooth drop. I'll go back to 20 here in a few minutes, but 20's nasty for me right now. Oh boy, this is even worse. I'm gonna give it a shot, because that's all I have, right?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
I ain't seen nothing on here. I ain't got nothing. When did you work them at your POTA? I'm guessing. See, right now is prime time for the VK station to come in for me as the sun's setting. Normally this time of year, when the time changes to the correct time, to daylight savings time, which I like, it'd be a lot better for me to make some VK stations. There's another spot. Anyway, I'm dropping it. No. I want your input on it, but I didn't hear. I only heard it the one time, and I wasn't listening that closely. I did back the gain down a little bit on the microphone. I don't know if it was a microphone overdriving or not and making it drop out. That could be the case, but it wasn't set high. It was set at normal unity.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California.
Or an email.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters.
It's almost... See, I'm still... See, 10 meters is probably better. I'm right on the verge, but I am at the high point of muff, right? That's pretty much 15 meters right here, and nobody is home. We do. Cam? Well, most of us do. Don't break me.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ. CQ 15 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ. CQ 15 meters from the beautiful city of Chino, California.
I think I hear somebody calling back, but you're just in with my S5 units of noise. See, and I was saying, because if you see where China's at, and I know I was kind of joking when I said it, but I was kind of being serious, which I don't think I've heard China on voice, at least on HF. The muff is in for 10 meters. So, by the way, we got to fix my clock one of these days too, because that's going to go away in about a month, 2 months maybe.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California.
I'll go back to 20 here in a few minutes. This is about the time that Hawaii comes in pretty decent on 15 meters. But once again, I think the people in Hawaii are getting nailed with really bad weather. They got like 4 days of rain so far. In fact, let me go look at my radar map here of Hawaii. It's still got some rain on and off here. Oops. You guys are not going to be able to see this too much. But those are the Hawaiian Islands there, and they're getting pretty much nailed with wind and rain there.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 15 meters from Chino, California.
F it, I'll try 17 meters. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco,
seis, siete, ocho, nueve. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Yes, I hear RFI. Nate, nice to see you in there. But the RFI is better if you notice. I couldn't even listen to it before. This might be a really short stream if I can't make any contacts. I was only planning on being on for a couple hours tops. My head is pounding. Mainly because listening to this noise now. Yeah, I saw. I think they were supposed to do some concerts today.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
You mean I can't even make a contact with you today, Joe? That must be bad.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ. We got a cat back here. Calling CQ 17 meters.
See, Greg, you just have to get on the right band, and then it works. This is N5SKT. You're 5 and 7 in Texas.
Wow, you're 5 and 9, 59. Good to make a contact with you at least on something today.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all on 15. 15's dead all the way across, but I do see signals out here on 17, several. Yeah, I'm running a hex beam at 45 feet and about 800 watts, so it's what I used to work Josh yesterday. So anyway, maybe a little bit too much power there. Go ahead.
No, you sound perfect. I mean, I wish I sounded that good probably to you. It doesn't sound like I'm not getting out as good as you're getting to me. But do you hear any RFI in my or any type of artifacts in my transmission?
There's a little bit of a buzz, but honestly, your audio sounds good. But yeah, I can hear like maybe there's an air conditioner on in the background or something. It's kind of something like that, just a little bit of a buzz.
Yeah, I think that might be the RFI getting in. I can hear it. I fixed a little bit of the problem. I put a choke on the antenna side of the coax, which helped out a lot. Before I wasn't able to listen to the return to my monitor, my radio back into my ears because it was like too much. But people weren't hearing it as bad on the air, but it sounds like it's getting on the air a little bit still. Maybe a little bit of an echo, kind of.
No, more like a buzz. Like there's like you'd have a buzz in your throat when you talk, something like that. It's not really echoey. It's more of just a constant buzz, which is indicative, like you said, of RFI.
Copy that. Well, I appreciate you jumping on 17 meters and pumping 700 watts to the People's Republic today.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always fun. I mean, I've been out here chasing POTA for the last few days, and you know, California sometimes is a little tough. I worked, I think you know Kim's K6YYL. She was doing that YL thing, and I worked her quite a bit, or worked her quite a bit, but on various bands, and it took different amounts of power to get her. And yes, hi, Grayman. Back to you, Greg.
It depends on which band. They might the government might tax the band each band a little bit more, so you have to run more power through it. So, yeah. I wish I could work Kim, but she's always too close. I know I worked her at the POTA Park, or at least at Butterfield, but we're only like 3 miles apart. So, but yeah, she's fun to work. In fact, I'm going to put up my my Palomar infed antenna, hopefully live on Tuesday, and I should be able to go up to go down. Up to 6 meters, up to 50 megahertz, and I'm hoping to catch a little bit of that 6 meter stuff in the late spring, early summer that should be here in a couple months, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I actually have an 80 meter infed that I need to get up. It's just I need to get a good 80 meter stretch between two trees. I've got 40 meters right now, but I don't have an 80 meter. Now, I do have a 160 meter doublet up, and and I've been doing a lot of 160 meter FT8 in the evenings, mainly just trying to get worked all states. But it's and I did get Vermont the other day, which was nice. But anyway, it's I've been messing with that. I haven't really gotten too much on 80. But yeah, having a nice infed works really well, and if you can get that antenna up high enough, it'll work well. The thing on my hex beam is I've got it up 45 feet, and just even sometimes
seeing some other voices now.
I can pretty much work the whole country, or the whole United States. There, go ahead.
Well, copy that. I wish I had a better setup at home. I have better luck with just a whip antenna at a POTA Park, just because of the amount of noise I have here. I would love to get some sort of hex beam or something like that, but I have to figure out how I'm gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna get something like that up above my house. But I appreciate the contact, Don. I'm gonna see if I can make a couple more. I just saw on my scope there some other voices start to pop in, so maybe the band's kind of shifting a tad, and you're actually coming up a little bit on it too.
Yeah, you dropped to a 5.1, but fortunately, that's one thing I got to say, because I had an S7 noise floor like you did, and I moved out in the country, and now, I mean, my noise floor right now is about...
Actually, it's not. When they were replacing it last year, it made no difference. I was surprised.
So, anyway, Greg, I'll let you go. Yeah, I see some other signals on the band as well, so maybe you can find some other people, maybe even, because I can't hear all the way out to like Hawaii and China at this time of night.
China.
Anyway, have a good one. 73 is 105 SKT.
Copy that. Appreciate the contact. 73 got you in the logbook.
I got older, and that picture of Sean Penn up there with this.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California.
Thanks, Don, for the contact there. Appreciate it. Oops. Now I got to fix my... I knew something was weird. I think I moved my mixer when I was trying to do something here. But I do hear other stations in there.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California. Yes, I know I hear the RFI. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California.
At least I made one contact. Right? Yeah, so I think I made a video short on the transformer when they were working on it. I actually took all my Bioenno batteries and plugged them into my stuff up here to see what was... since basically the whole entire... my side of my block was turned off, and I still had the same RFI. I was like, God. It was a little bit different sounding, though, but it wasn't... it was still pretty present. I thought I heard somebody in there.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California.
I did hear them. It sounded like another Texas station, I think. I mean, I'm just guessing on the accent. That Texas accent. Mike, nice to see you in there. Did you pass your instrument rating? 'Cause I know I didn't.
All right, going to try one more time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 17 meters from Chino, California.
Gonna be a rough night, man. This sucks.
K6EGG QSY 20 meters.
Those guys dropped too. That sucks.
You're making me think. Bill Maher
maybe not.
was in Fast Times.
Are they talking about movies? Are they talking about the Oscars tonight? I kind of miss working that show, but not the 20-hour workday.
Okay.
And I didn't work the main show. I worked the red carpet show.
I don't know enough about him. Don't follow him. I've seen him in a few movies, and yeah, you know, I take it or leave it. Anything he's done in the last 20 years, I don't think I've watched, and I don't care.
I haven't watched any recent movies. All right, gonna go to 20 meters, like I said. Still got noise. Sorry for being right on the microphone there. That's very rude. That's like me whispering in you guys' ear loud, like a close talker. I'm not a close talker, by the way. I'm just listening in to see if...
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Boy, it's going to be one of those nights. Very disappointed. I was really itching to play radio today. Although I do see voices on 20 meters, so...
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
I was listening to myself in a second and a half delayed there on my cue for my return there, which you see on this. You'll see me hit this button every once in a while. It's my pre-fader. Conditions aren't great right now. That is correct. I don't even see the slightest signal from you in... Yeah, California might be too short. But I am seeing some... I don't know if it's noise, though. I have seen some voices. So it doesn't look like anybody's hearing me here.
I read everything I could on loops, and Seebeck wrote the best paper.
Are we talking about antennas here?
He wrote, but I followed his directions, and they worked. Over.
He gone. Wait a minute. Is that Vladimir up in Washington State? Maybe?
Roger, Kilo, Quebec 4, Alpha, Mike, Tequila.
very quiet signal about S1 or maybe S2. And what is your location, sir?
Don't let his voice fool you, even though he is from Russia originally.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. South Carolina on a 10 watt only. Mama mia, that's pretty good.
Oh, come on. Really, dude? I already have a headache.
Yeah, Roger, the 10 watt actually, you're supposed to have a good antenna, maybe. Can you explain me
Sounds
what is
great.
your antenna?
See, if Underwear and Panties is one, I could probably make a contact with him.
Your antenna.
Because this guy's up in the Pacific Northwest. He's not in Russia. Even though he's from Russia and his name is Vladimir. I've hit him up on a couple different bands. I'm spacing on his call sign, though, even though I don't remember half of your guys' call signs in here anyways.
That's amazing. Long wire, 9 to 1 bow on a tree, the antenna. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, actually. I did not expect. I was in South Carolina with 100 watt a couple months ago. I couldn't make any to the Washington State. All I remember is just I made a connection to the California only when I was visiting my kids in South Carolina. So I tried to connect
this guy's
to the
super
west,
nice.
but I couldn't accept.
When I was not live
in a
streaming
couple weeks to
one night, I was talking to him on 40 meters, adjusting some levels that I messed up before I was going to live stream.
I'm not sure if you still copying me. I completely lost you. But anyhow, that was impressive. Like a 10 watt, you got to the Washington State.
It does, but I'm too lazy to hit the button.
Copy me, then 73 to you.
But it's like, then I turn it on and everything sounds muffled.
Anyhow,
I just assume change the frequency or turn down the volume.
have a good evening, sir.
I have to go and reach for the radio, which is in another part of the desk space here.
It was a the station.
The first time I talked to him, he fooled me and I thought he was in Russia.
Alpha Mike Kilo. Go ahead again.
He's got great audio though. I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah, barely copying you, sir, from South Carolina. Barely copying you. But anyway, anyhow,
This guy's super nice. He was like, he stayed on with me for like 30 minutes when I was adjusting the audio. It sounded great on 40 meters that night. And then, just like anything else, we're talking and then poof, he's gone. I want to say it. I wish he would have said his call sign there. Now I'm not seeing any signal whatsoever. My neighbor must have their fence on. Their fence on? You mean like electric fence? Zero. Oh, that sucks. What do they got? Hogs going through there or something? Or boars or whatever?
A bull with a full set of antlers.
You know, I have a friend of mine that lives in Texas, and I jokingly said about hogs, and he's like, "No, it's a serious problem." They owned some land with their family, and they had to have hunters. They made like a gate or something to trap them, and I guess it's a big thing there, a big problem there. I didn't realize, but they got like 20 of them. And they're like, that's not even like a tenth of 1% of what it's on their land, and I guess it messes up their crops or whatever. What is a boar? Maybe it's a boar. I don't know. And then I looked at videos on YouTube, and I guess it's a big thing. They go and like there's a whole channel dedicated to it. They show them catching them, and then they kill them, and then they give the meat away because they can't even sell it.
I've read about it before, but I forgot about that. And I was thinking of the ladder line. But you've got a great signal up here.
Yeah, I jokingly said it. I didn't realize how big of a problem it is there, because they're invasive, I believe, right? They're not naturally from that area, and they can reproduce every like 7 months. Like a baby can produce in 7 months. So they're basically like big giant rats. They're basically like a possum in California. That sucks. Are they rude? Do they mess people up, or do they run? And by the way, I saw something with a guy on a helicopter shooting them down. That must be not very cost effective. I mean, if you're only shooting 1 or 2 when you're up there. Juveniles. Or not juveniles. What does that say? Javelins? No, it was guns. Shotguns, like 30-30s or whatever. Guy's in a moving helicopter going whatever how fast and shooting them. Oh, I see Dustin in there. Dustin, the band does not look good today. I did make one contact with Don there in Texas. And then...
QSL. Well, I used to talk to a guy on Vancouver Island fairly regularly when I lived in Texas. I haven't heard him. I think I've only talked to him once since we moved up here. But he was running a 1,000-foot loop on what he called his natural organic towers.
Well, like I said, I had no idea how serious the problem was. Like, I showed somebody from work, and they're like, "Those poor pigs." I'm like, "No, they're messing up stuff."
That ladder line.
And are they rude to humans?
Hour-long QSO with a guy.
Like, will they rush you?
A few years ago, and he was off-grid, 100% solar.
My helicopter comment didn't go through, but yes, $1,300. You can have it for a few. Wow, that's pretty good. Can you go up there with them? Or they take they take you up to the helicopter and you shoot them. I can't even shoot on the ground, let alone moving helicopter. I think I've shot with a 30-30 a couple times, and I think I've effed my shoulder up.
It covers all sorts of different ladder lines quite well, and all the.
Oh, it has some tusks there.
Not just losses for the other as well. And that was a pretty good book for me. So,
I'd like to go just a video record it. It like activate the part, like being a Poda Park when that's going on. Activate and being like a shooting wild boar. That's what I saw. And this was a couple years ago when I was talking to my buddy that he lives outside of Austin. Actually in between Austin and San Antonio. I'm spacing on the name of the city. By the way, we also have rattlesnakes. Oh, it's out there. Oh, wow. I've been on a helicopter a handful of times. I'm not a big fan of riding helicopters. I'm not afraid of flying in them, but I know somebody went down on one. It was not good. I've been in a local news helicopter here, and I spent actually 2 hours in that. I had to pee bad, I remember. And then we flew over the Great Barrier Reef in northern Australia. And before that, me and my wife flew over the Big Island in a basically we flew around the whole thing. Big Island of Hawaii.
QSL. Yeah, that's what I've read. And in the old days, of course, everybody used that.
Only for 10 meters, but 10 meters doesn't work today, so I'll have to wait until the 10 meters opens up a little bit.
10 meters don't work. It's still sunny out here in Southern California. No gray line yet. We're almost at gray line, to tell you the truth. Look at that. It's almost straight up and down. So we're straight up and down. Is that when meteorological spring happens. That's very dangerous. They usually lose about a helicopter a year over that thing. And I'm not joking. I don't think they've lost any since maybe a year and a half, but it generally about once a year one of those goes down. And I remember, I think it was like, I don't know, maybe a month after I did the Hawaii one, the guy, they had a crash. They're not safe. Helicopters are not safe way of aviation. I worked Antarctica down on a gray line once. On 20. I am noticing some difference on my noise.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Roger that. So
I don't believe you, Joe. I do remember. But normally I'll keep 10 meters and 12 meters till usually the beginning of April for me. I got to get a lot of 10-meter voice. That's what I was trying. I was trying to get Japan. I was trying to get, you ready? China. I was trying to get China earlier, and nobody called me back. So I guess the propagation wasn't in for the Asian countries. I was hoping maybe get some North Korean contacts. Not in my area. With all my noise. What's the furthest I've spoken to? Africa. On voice, Africa. At least HF. A little island outside of Africa. I'm spacing on the name of it. That would have been great. I know somebody that lives in Thailand. Actually, I know 2 people that live in Thailand.
wow, that's impressive. I'm not sure.
He sounds so freaking loud right now.
To go that high.
Are you guys hearing him too?
Cold condition. You're not getting tired of the cold?
And Dustin, once again, always nice to see you in the chat, as well as John and everybody else tonight. John's gonna do some YouTubing. Let me know when I go out there. We'll have to try to connect again, and maybe you can make a video and I'll do it live. And there's somebody else in the chat that might be going to Vegas too. I'm not going to say any names in here.
That's pretty hard to do on your body.
I don't know if I'll be able to make out there for the next couple months though, because I don't have 2 days off consecutively. I can't hear him. He's going over me. Maybe. So your antenna is probably down. Dude, it was like 90 here today. It's still in the. I still got to be in the 80s right now.
When I was in Russia, it was very cold all the time for 6 months. But at least we have half a year snow, half a year no snow.
I love hearing the Russians tell stories.
Than you have right now.
There was a guy that I worked with once, actually a couple times. Come on, weather. It's still 80 degrees here. So he was exactly my age. Like he was in the same grades as I was when I was growing up. And we talked about we had to, like, during the 80s and stuff, when the Cold War was like at its top, when Reagan was in. Now keep in mind I'm 50 years old. This was like 5 years ago. Anyways, it was pretty interesting. We went out to lunch and we had about a 2-hour lunch and had some great conversation. It just goes to show you, I think we both hate our governments to a point. Because most of the time the people are just normal people just trying to survive like anything else. Oh my goodness. How can you guys deal with that? Yeah. He's not Russian though. He's over in Washington State. I think I want to say Olympia.
Yeah, thank you very much, James, for just stopping by. Give me hi and 73 to you, James, from November 7, Bravo Echo Romeo. Have a good evening. Do not get cold and stuff like that. And 73 to you.
Vancouver, Washington. I was wrong. He does. I've talked to him on POTA before.
Vladimir, you sound loud in Chino, K6EGG.
Roger, that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Kilo 6 Alpha Delta, something like that. But anyway, it's all good. You come in pretty strong, 5, almost 9 here.
It's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I think you probably don't remember, but you helped me one night a while back, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago on 40 meters, and I was adjusting some audio levels.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much. You remember that one. Yeah. So, what is your radio, sir? What is your radio? But your signal is so strong, 5.9 actually in Washington State.
Yeah, you're 5.9 in Southern California once again. I'm just running a 7610, 100 watts on an in-fed half-wave inverted V. Are you running the, looks like the spider web thingamajig there? I see in your QRZ profile?
Yeah, it's a X-beam antenna. Some people call it spider. Some people in Russia call it Robinson.
Hex beam, yes, that sounds great. How does that do with your noise, your local noise there in your neighborhood? Does it knock out a lot of noise?
Yeah, Roger, it's pretty quiet actual antenna, believe it or not, it's pretty quiet. Even I have a delta loop antenna, it's supposed to be quieter, but it's full length, so on 40 meters, so it looks like a delta loop sometimes picking up much more noise than a hex beam.
Well, copy that. It's doing a trip down here to Southern California. I need to find something that will work in my neighborhood that I could kind of shave away from some of the noise I have here. But Vlad, I know you're trying to make some contacts out there. I just want to let you know you sound great here in the beautiful Southern California tonight here. So I'll say 7-3 and have some fun making some contacts. And good to hear your voice again.
Roger that. Thank you very much, sir, and 73 to you. And if you hear me again, just stop by. We're going to chat about some hobby. It's pretty awesome hobby. Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, thank you very much, sir, and 73 to you. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you, sir. You too.
He's always so nice. Let's see how many times I made a con. He fooled me. I thought he was in Russia one time. I know I got him on POTA before. I want to say 17. Man, this thing's slow today. It's like my brain. No, that's weird. I thought I got him on POTA before. See, my thing is, I need somebody to help me out. With the hex beam. Try to hit up Vladimir here.
Mike, it's always a pleasure to hear you wherever you happen to be. N6, it's hard to keep track of you. N6MO, Victor Echo 6, Charlie, Quebec.
N6MO. Oh, Cupertino, home of Apple. It's up by Redwood City. Did you guys hear me when I was talking to him? This really bums me out. You guys know any hex beams?
Mike 7, Echo, Kilo, Juliet, on heading station, CQ.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf.
QSL, you're 5'9", and can I get your call letters again?
Kilo Mike 7, Echo, Kilo, Juliet, up here in Washington State. You are a 5'9".
Kilo Mike 7, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Kilo Mike 7 Echo Kilo Juliet.
Kilo Mike 7 Echo Kilo Juliet. You're 5'9", waving to 5'1" here into Southern California. Good to get a contact with you.
Yes, thank you. I just installed a new vertical today, so I'm trying to test it out a little.
Copy that. Yeah, you're sounding great. The band's a little bit iffy here in Southern California, but I just didn't want to get your call going answered there. But yeah, it looks like our first time in the logbook here for you there, John.
Really appreciate it. Hope you have a
And he gone.
7-3.
Hello from Germany. Anyone here managed to contact BY0K? I don't think I did. Let's take a look. Oops, wrong one. BY0K. BY0K. I don't think I did. Yeah. BY0K. Did I? No, wait. I didn't put that in there. Yeah. BY0K. Is that right? You got them on 40? Am I putting this in right? BY0K. Oh, 3Y. 3Y. I'm sorry. Did I read that wrong? I thought it was a B. I'm sorry. No, it is. He did put B. Okay. 3Y0K. That sounds more familiar. 3Y0K. And no, I did not get them. 3Y0K. So where is that at? Africa? No, that's in the middle of... Holy moly, that's in the middle of nothing. How do you get out there? A boat? No problem. Trust me, I get it. I get it, man. Where do I go to look for hex beams? Who wants to come over and help me? I'll supply pizza for hex beams. We'll work for pizza. See, I'm not going to be able to put this damn thing together. They don't go to 40 meters though. That's where that's where most of my voice is at, or my noise is at. Man, that's expensive for a microphone or for an antenna. I would not be able to put this thing together. You need an engineering degree to put this thing together. Keith! I heard Ward on HF recently. Actually, I think I made a contact with him. Dude, I can't even put one together with directions, dude. And trust me, Keith would know exactly what I'm talking about. I am not good with this stuff. Yeah. You do, yeah. I would probably not do very good here. Oh, yeah, so... I'm not going to be able to put this together. I ain't got no time. But I'll supply pizza and whatever you want to drink, alcoholic beverages. We can live stream it and have a good time. I am so bad putting together stuff. I think these guys were over at Hamcation. Now, these guys I talked to, I think these are the guys I talked to briefly. Yeah, we get some wind here. Which is the one? There's many different ones. See, I don't have space for that though. Holy moly. Is this the same one? VQH? Oh, HB. No, this is a different. Yeah, see, I don't have no tower or anything like that. They have over 100,000. Oh, my goodness gracious. Where am I looking at here? This. So that's a 40 meter. Was it where? Okay, this is the one here. See how? I'm sorry, but oh wow, that one got destroyed. That's a lot of space there. 20. You going 2 meter with this thing? 20 meters, 7 dB a gain on 20 meters. Holy moly. That thing is huge. How many feet is it? It's 35 pounds, 21 feet. I would go into my problem is I would go into my neighbor's side yard. I can't do that. I ain't got no time for that. Keith, come over. Help me build this thing. I'll buy you beer. This one's $1,800. Holy crap. Adam, nice to see you in here, dude. Any other hex beams that are a little bit smaller? And by the way, German station in there. How did you find us? Find the live stream channel there. No. I talked to those guys briefly too. That's not like a permanent deal though, right? When I looked at one of those buddy hexes, it looked really nice, but man, it looked complex to set up. My little bird brain can't handle that. How about this thing? How big is this thing? 21 feet as well. Now I see YouTube suggestions. Well, welcome aboard. I appreciate you jumping in here. I try to live stream at least once a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Yeah, you're probably smarter than me though. And that's not like a knock really on myself, but I'm just not very good at building stuff. My patience are very short, and so is my time. And a size is dedicated by the band. Yeah. Would it be able to tune on 40 with a tuner? I don't know. I've always heard good things about hex beams. The guy I talked to at Hamcation for like 2 seconds was super nice and told me how easy it was to put together. And then I got interrupted by the ham radio operator. Thought that he was more important than the person who was having a conversation. My neighbors would be pissed too. Buddy Hex does. Well, that thing sounded good today, Don. With this tune 40, I think, did I ask this already? I don't know if I saw an answer yet. Don, they are very, very easy for you to put together. I have problems putting together my infed half wave. You'll see on Tuesday if I live stream it. All right, so what are the specifications here? See, I'm not going to be able to build my own hex. No, I'm not going to be able to build my own. I'd rather buy it. Oh. I ain't got no time. It would take me 2 years. You're talking about a guy that took 3 months to get a grounding rod in. They just slip together, go watch the video, put it out. I'll still mess it up, I'm telling you. I was hoping Neil would be in here. Neil's pretty smart, dude. It is not funner building things for me because I don't have a lot of time. And I'll mess it up and then it'll take me a month to get back my time. Wow, my noise level really dropped. It was F7 before. So where's their regular hex beam at? This thing? And then I have to put the wires in? See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Everything is pre-cut and dialed in. All you have to do is follow the... That's my problem. That's why I'm not an airline pilot. Because I can't follow directions. What's up, Terry? I'm glad you're feeling better, by the way. And Greg, you see, you know where I'm coming from. I cannot. I tried to put together a barbecue once. I don't think I ever put it together. I'm better with like electronic stuff. Look up NA4RR hex beam. NA4RR hex beam. I don't know why Yahoo's coming up. Yes, you are correct. Nate, you are just right on top of it. You know, the funny thing is, well, this is different, but like when I'm at work and I have to learn something, I'm very good at reading the manuals and getting it to work. And anybody at my work would totally agree with me. They're like, how did you figure that thing out? I go, well, I read the manual. And like understanding the menu tree and stuff. I don't know who to hire to put it together. That's why I said I don't want to pay somebody, but I'd give them pizza, beer, whatever they want to drink. Whatever they want to eat. Well, not lobster, but... Buy today. How much does this cost? $750. I'll get you the point. I got plenty of miles. I don't know where you're going to stay though. You think I'm joking? We'll give you some warm German beer. Don't you guys drink warm beer there? Adam, make a hex beam. No way. Ships to your door for only $785. That's with shipping and everything. Dustin, getting you here is not a problem. I don't know where you're going to stay, though. I get you on a plane tomorrow if you want. Oh, I gotta turn down my audio.
To accommodate the assembled antenna.
Oh, that's loud.
Some people prefer to start with the base plate on a temporary mast. I prefer to start with the base plate on the ground. Get one of each of the size spreader arms.
Oh, that's some bad
Insert
audio.
the large spreader so that the end with the ring is furthest away from the base plate. One end of the medium spreader has a hose clamp without a ring. This end goes into the large spreader. One end of the small spreader has a hose clamp without a ring. This end goes into the medium spreader.
What happened to the audio? Hello.
Rotate the
There we
spreader
go.
arms so that the rings point up.
See, I'll screw this thing up. My brother-in-law is really good at putting this stuff together.
Repeat for the
But he's not a radio
remaining
guy.
arms.
But that's a lot of stuff. Could have put some music here or something, dude.
Lay out the support cords next to each of the spreader arms. You will have one support cord left over. Place it aside for now.
I'll have two. And then wonder why I can't get a match on 15 meters. It's not so much. I don't have a lot of space. No, I won't. I'll look at it and go, I was very angry when I put that thing together that day. That's how I roll. I'll look at it and go, oh, I remember that day. I had a massive headache because I was so pissed off of that thing. All right.
At the top of the center post.
Oh, hold on. I missed something. He's not talking, so it's not very good.
Eye bolt at the top of the center post. Repeat with the remaining support cords.
Repeat. Yes, Terry, I agree with you. And I suck at jigsaw puzzles. And I'll just get angry. Dog sitting there watching for support.
Using pliers, bend the S-hooks closed. This will help secure them to the eye bolt.
Yeah, and Greg, you know how big my yard is.
At this point, I find it easier to place
Wow,
the base plate on a temporary mast.
Wow, that thing is big.
This is a good point to check all the rings to make sure they're pointed
Man, the
up.
audio's horrible. And it looks like it's bending those things now. That's what she said.
Take the remaining support cord and connect it from the tip of spreader 1
Just
to
the
the
tip.
of spreader 6.
Just the tip, guys. Remember. That's weird.
Get the 6 hose clamps and place one over each of the S-hooks at the end of the spreader arms. You will probably find it
Neil,
works out
if
better
you're
you
watching.
loosen them a little bit.
N6 VHF. Actually, he lives right down the street from me there. Very smart dude. What's up, Ted? So, Dustin, when are you flying down? And you thought I was kidding. Sure, Don. Just like me wiring my soundboard is very easy. I can have it done in like 5 minutes, where some people will take hours. See, I'd muff this part up. That first part I'd probably do okay. I don't know where I'd probably have to put it on like a stand in my backyard. It all works. All this work, and it better come with a rotor.
Get the star washers, the remaining nuts, and the 6-meter wires.
Get nuts. See, I'll probably drop those in the grass. Oh, why do I have 4 extra nuts and 1 extra washer? By the way, whoever made this video, please don't ding me, please. Why do I need a rotor on it? Isn't it Omni? What's directional in the sky? I don't know.
Start in between spreaders 1 and 6. Gently attach one end of the 6-meter wire to the bottom stud. Put on the nut hand tight.
Oh, you have to point it? Oh, that ain't good. I just pointed east. Oh. Oh, man. Well.
Feed the wire through the rings and back to the other bottom stud.
Colin! Nice to see you in here, buddy. All right, we'll skip through this because I want to see.
That you need to pull some of the.
Dude, that would take me hours. Hours. And he's doing it in like 20 minutes. That thing does look pretty cool.
Get the short cord and completely loosen the hose clamps.
See, I would work from the outside in, and I would be stuck inside that thing.
Place the hose clamps in between.
I gotta see if that thing would even fit in my backyard.
Between spreaders 1 and 6.
Do you have to ground these things? That thing looks pretty cool, though.
Put the antenna on your mast and get on the air.
Oh, yeah, just put it up there, no problem. It looks nice. I mean... You noticed that, too. Oh, boy. I have about 6 hours into make. It took you 6 hours? I don't have 6 hours, dude. This right here, me playing ham radio, is about as much time as I have all week. I do have Tuesday and Friday off coming up, and I have Saturday night off. So, looking forward to that. Let me restart this. Don't forget to hit that like, folks. Restart this. Don't forget to hit that like. Ooh, sorry about the echo there. Do they have people that like come around and build these for people? And I'm not joking. It'd take me months to get that thing together. It would take me 2 months to put that thing together. They do? Like where? No, I'm telling you, Adam. Anybody that knows me personally, not a good idea. Like, if you want to ask my wife, I was getting upset at my gimbal earlier. I had a guy come out and build my tower and mount the hex beam video on my channel. Really? I'm not doing a buddy poll. How much it cost? Oh, I don't, you know what? I don't want to. Where's it at there? You got a cat on there. Oh, for the tower and stuff. Jason, nice to see you in there. Delta loop would probably be easier for me, but thank you there, Ron. And you're not too far away. Lots of pizza, whatever you want to eat. Not the buddy. I've seen the buddy hex before. I passed it. I don't know what I'm looking for. What's the name of this one right here? Tower installation and buddy hex install. Are you going to ding me for, I'm going to put this in the chat here too. You're not going to ding me for copyright, are you? You're not going to get any money anyways. So hit Don's, I thought I was subscribed to you. What the hell? Oh, so you did a whole on. That's why it cost so much. You got some land there, pal. Don't forget to like Don's video. I'm just skimming through it here, even though it's already in fast mode. I don't have the space to do something like you have going on here. Don, I've watched your videos. I just saw. What? So where am I looking here, Colin? Not Buddy Hex poll. Just get Don to 100,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, that would be nice. Where am I looking here? You got a link for me there, Colin? Sorry, I'm like pretty tired too. I had a long week. Let's just say work was not that good the last couple days. Buddy Hex. Bud. That was it. Oh, okay. By the way, Terry and Colin, I know some folks are going to be down in Australia very soon. In Melbourne. Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. Perth. So they're going to be past you there, Colin. How many watts can this do here? But this isn't a permanent. And I can't get one. No, the buddy. So okay, so let me go to your. $1,000 watts. 1,000. I'll screw this thing up. Oh, you said 1,500 watts. Would this do better than my infed half wave though? Really? Really? It would do better than my infed half wave? That's not that expensive though. I got to be honest with you guys. But it only does 10 and 12. This is only for 12, 10, and 6. So this is not going to work. Where's the big one at? What's the bigger one? This one right here? Oops. Six through 20 meters. 1,500 watts. Turning radius 10 feet. But how wide is it? Jeez, he's 20. See, and I have to have mass on there. That is just not going to work. I wish there was some better photos of this thing. I almost paid $1,200. My audio sounds... You're the first person that said that tonight. Clipped to you. I've not heard anybody say that tonight. It sounds overdriven? Oh, it does sound overdriven. That didn't sound like that earlier. I have a way to fix that. Let me fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did that change? Okay, this is no compressor on. This is with the compressor on. Why is that so distorted? 1, 2. That is horrible. 1, 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something happened. Whoa, something happened to my little... Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check, check. There we go. That's better. Something, I got an error message on my audio filter. It wasn't like that earlier. Does it sound better now? What's going on? I hope we were just talking about Hawaii there. That should be a little bit better. And whoever said that, who was that? W2 PMS. Is that better now? It should sound better. I apologize. There was like some sort of error. I got an error message there. So where are you staying? Are you staying at the Hilton, right? I don't know how long you're staying there for. I think yeah, I'm listening in the return. What was I going to say? So if you're going to be available Tuesday afternoon from like 10:30 to like 4, there's a place on School Street called Helena's. Look up Helena's Hawaiian bar or Hawaiian food. Local spot on School Street. If you like Hawaiian food, oh, perfect. They're not open tomorrow, but they will be open Tuesday. Let me pull this up here. Yelp. Honolulu. Helena's. Is it H-E? There we go. You can see there, I've been there. I don't know when it was. I put in, oh man, that was years ago. That was like 14 years ago. You want to get these. You'll want to get these. Those things are so good. Short rib. It's on School Street. Do you have a car? You need a car, and there's not much parking. But check it out. One of my favorite restaurants of all time. I hope you're watching your Hawaii news now, too. I know some friends that work there. Some friends of the channel, too. They've been in the chat before, and Hamstick Eric used to work there back in the day. Or used to work in Hawaii, I should say. So, I don't know. I have to figure out something with antenna use or antenna setup. But as far as ham radio tonight, I'm going to go back to... Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, you know, it's weird. I think that storm's heading this way. It's going to be here in like a week. Where are you going to do POTA at? I've activated Sand Beach before. I'd really like to try some authentic Mexican food. Yeah. Well, California, Texas probably has the best. What do you got there, Colin? I was actually looking that up. I don't know if that would do any better than a hex beam. It'll definitely be easier to put together. Do I need to ground this thing too? Yes, Haley. You already take a bath? That be a yes or a no? Yes. All right, what do you got there?
Chain.
I can't hear you.
A chain.
Chain?
Crocheting.
Nice. Oop. Take care, Terry. W2 PMS says hello. She is crocheting, yes. That's how you spell crocheting, Haley. Better. She asked me earlier. That's how you spell crocheting. It was you're crocheting with your grandmother? Both of them, right?
Yes. Almost. Mama finished a blanket that she was going to make. She used all the blue yarn.
Okay. All right. I'll be in there in a sec.
Okay. There he is.
There he is. We don't have Scott in here. We got a cat in here. Milo.
Milo?
You don't need to go underneath there. No. Big gray guy. Too bad you guys can't see him. No, you don't need to go in here. Go that way. All right. Well, I don't know. That would be a better fit. It would be definitely a lot less space. But we'll see. Doesn't look like anybody's coming on tunnel bus, so I'll close that out. But Milo. I already got this guy. I think. No, I don't. Yeah, 20 meters looks like it's going dead. Yeah, see, I can't. I don't have the space to do anything. And I can't have that hex beam go over my neighbor's house, so I'd probably have to do a delta loop, but those aren't as good. So, anyways, we'll talk more about antennas. 80 meters is not happening until the sun completely sets, like an hour after it sets. But you see Milo back there? Bye, Milo. See his tail? Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back on Tuesday. I might stream myself changing out that antenna. We'll see how it's supposed to be pretty hot. So if it's pretty hot, I don't know if I'll stream it, but we'll see. I know you guys like seeing me get upset. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the Weather Channel. And you guys take care. Thanks for being in here. I'm sorry I'm a little bit tired tonight, so that's why I'm not going as long as I normally would on a Sunday night. And I didn't see 2.0 going live either. 73rd, 76, 78, 70, 88, whatever you want to call it. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.